Poor Blackie. This here's a short story about Blackie. My 1978 Ambassador 4600C thumb bar reel that has been literally through hell and back with me over the years. She's not feeling as well as she did a few years ago, obviously, so I'm giving her a good scrub, and I guess it's been a while the way it looks. I didn't think it'd been that long. Reel served me well. Old Blackie. What a good one. So I got her tore down all the way and doing some inspection on parts, and that's a level wind pawl, which is about the first thing you wear out on any reel. It's actually not horrible shape. It's been replaced, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 times over the years. This worm gear, I don't remember ever replacing it. I never kept track. It looks really good. It's hard to tell. You'll wear them out too. They'll wear out on the end. Usually not enough lubrication. Obviously this reel has lubrication. It's a 1978 model. Back then they stamped the bottoms of them so you could tell it. Yep, 78. Heavy. This one is, I think, 12 ounces. The newer ones are more like 10 or 11. And where the old round reels, the wide reels like a 5500 were 15 ounces. Hard on the old guy's wrist, but boy, this reel has been, this thing has fished about 6 different states with me in a multitude of tournaments. It's been a fantastic reel. I couldn't even come close to telling you guys how much money I've won with that reel. How many different things I've done with it. I did a blog on ultimatebass.com a few years ago, an article about all the places I've been, what I've done with it. It's kind of a cool deal. But last year it kind of went coffee grinder on me. It's just, I think it's probably getting to the point where the tolerances just aren't there anymore. But it's also dirtier than I thought it would be. I'm not really sure why. It's almost like it's over lubed. Maybe I tried to. Sometimes that helps with the grinding, but it was pretty bad last year. I put it away early. It's got 65-pound braid on it. I think I probably had it on a flipping rod last time. So I'm going to clean it up real nice. I said the main parts are fine. The main drive gear and pinion gear, if that's where it's at, that's where it's at. Kind of hard to tell just looking at it, but it's been a good reel. 78, I got it in 81. And I think it was a Catfishman had bought it originally. It was the first year of the thumb bars being part of the reel, not an add-on. The first thumb bars you clipped on the reel, and they engaged the old button on the side. This was the first 4600C ball bearing reel with thumb bar. And it's just been a dandy. A lot of memories. The fish, oh my gosh, the fish it's caught. The techniques, I said, I think it's on a flipping stick last time. It's been on a flipping stick. It's been crankbait. I remember one of the biggest strings I ever caught on it was spinnerbait fishing one April, early April. I had 5 for 27.5 pounds. What a reel. So I'm going to go into it with a fine-tooth paper towel, some soapy dishwater, clean all up, re-lube it, put it back together, try to get everything tightened up the way it needs to be. We're going to see if it works, see how smooth it is. It may be time to retire old Blackie. It'll be a shame, kinda, but you know what? All good things come to an end. Look at old Gator Grip hog handle. That thing has got some wear on it. But it's straight. I've had several reel handles here this last few days. I've been working on reels that have been bent. Put a lot of torque on them. It's the first thing I did to my reels over the years is put those Gator Grip hog handles on them. Now everybody else kind of followed suit. So I was cutting edge even before my cutting edge days. What? Okay, I'm going to get my hands dirtier. I'm going to get scrubbing. Old Blackie. So I imagine I've got 15 minutes in getting that frame cleaned up, and it cleaned up pretty nice. Good old Swedish made steel, still square. Come out pretty good. I guess I should mention, this reel is considered high speed in its day. You can't read anymore. That used to say on that end cap, it used to say high speed. I think it was a 4.7 to 1, which sounds really slow, but this spool is huge compared to modern casting reels, so that adds about a full point to that ratio. Would make it, 5 or 7 or so to 1 in a modern style reel. So come out pretty nice so far. Got some burnishes, got some damage. I can't believe how much that crap that channel had in it for the level wind. I can't believe how filthy this reel really is. It's like I over-lubed it. And I just did a topic on ultimatebass.com yesterday, the day before, about cleaning reels, how important it is to clean reels. And I don't know, I think I over-lubed this. And over-lubing just bad, almost not enough lube. It catches so much crap. So I'm getting back to it. That took about 15 minutes. Everything else probably won't take that long per piece. It's mostly wipe down, inspect, get the old grease off, get some new lube on, and put it back together. Well, it survived it. Went back together. It's not a coffee grinder anymore. At least mostly not a coffee grinder. It's never going to be what it was in 1978. It's still my baby. It won't be a backup. It'll be a primary reel again this spring for something, spinnerbait or something for a while. And there you go. Thanks for watching, folks. Talk at you later.